Welcome everyone to your WWE RAW review, the show from October 29th, 2018. My name is Robert Serrano Jr. What's going on, YouTubers? And I am the natural born driller. Let's get to the show. This was the Raw after Evoultion, and this was the Go Home Show edition for WWE Crown Jewel Saudi Arabia. The show was in Charlotte, North Carolina. Your commentators were Michael Cole, Corey Graves, and Renee Young. The show opened up with a video package kicking off of Roman Reigns of his leukemia battling that he had to relinquish his championship. He won't be able to defend the title as a fighting champion that he claims to be, and he's gotta go through remission and in return to get leukemia back, kicking ass and everything. And, the whole Dickie Roman chant and everything, and then the whole thing with Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins, the whole Shield fist bump and all that. Basically they go through that whole video package and everything. Exploiting Roman Reigns of his leukemia. Oh wait, so then they open up with a video package of WWE's Women's Evolution, all women pay per view was a success. No, they just kicked off Roman Reigns. The whole video package of exploiting his leukemia. So we get acting Raw general manager Baron Corbin with the Universal Championship, spilling his bullshit. Brock Lesnar comes out. Yeah, surprisingly, Brock Lesnar comes out. He kind of has to, because they gotta sell the pay per view Crown Jewel at Saudi Arabia. Sell the pay per view Crown Jewel at Saudi Arabia. It was nice to see Brock Lesnar there. I'll say that, but after what happened in this entire show, it didn't save the show. It didn't give me any positive feedbacks or anything that won't make me want to tune in to invest my time watching Raw next week. Basically which is good, but whatever. And then we get Braun Strowman coming out saying he's gonna be Universal Champion, blah blah blah. Baron Corbin's trying to calm things down. Braun Strowman pushes Baron Corbin away. Baron Corbin attacks him with a worst punch I've ever seen. Braun Strowman gives him the 3 power slams, ring power slams. Meanwhile, Brock Lesnar was waiting to buy his time. Gives him in that 5 and basically selling the fact that Brock Lesnar was getting a strong momentum going to the pay per view Crown Jewel. Yay. WWE did a still images of WWE Evoultion and the all woman pay per view, and that's all they did on that show is do that still images, and then I'll get to one part on that annoyed me where it pertains to what they did with with it too. So I'll get to it when I get to it. Okay, Finn Balor versus Bobby Lashley with Leo Rush at ringside. Match itself was pretty decent. I didn't really care about the match anyways, folks. But Finn Balor wins via disqualification because Leo Rush attacks him. Because Finn Balor would have won if Leo Rush never would not got involved. But anyway, Finn Balor still won against Bobby Lashley. And after the match, they start beating up on Finn Balor, and that was it. Yay. They go backstage where we see Baron Corbin is being checked on in the trainer's room, and Bobby Lashley and Leo Rush walks in. Baron Corbin says that he's impressed with what Lashley did to Balor, and he says as his reward he's gonna be put in the WWE tournament of the World Cup. Lashley's like, who's he replacing? And he says, well, you're gonna replace the guy who didn't qualify, and that's John Cena. No, because John Cena does not want to go to Saudi Arabia at the whole Jamal Khashoggi incident. So that's why. And basically John Cena is trying to protect his image and everything, and with him now having some movie roles in Hollywood. So yeah, respect to John Cena for that. And if those who know me know about John Cena, I never pull up with John Cena of anything. Never even give any type of respect for anything. But I will give him this respect. He stand up to the powers that be in WWE and tells them, uh, I'm not going to Saudi Arabia. So yeah, there you go. So props to John Cena for that, but he's still a trash wrestler. All right. So it's been announced that it's going to be Raw Women's Champion Ronda Rousey versus SmackDown Women's Champion Becky Lynch at WWE Survivor Series, where it pertains to WWE Survivor Series all year. A Raw versus SmackDown type of feel they've been doing for 3 years so far. So, remember I talked about this about something that annoyed me about this whole thing. Well, this was it. So we get Charlie Caruso interviewing Ronda Rousey after her match, main event match against Nikki Bella, and then Becky Lynch interrupts. And I'm watching this. In fact, let me try to look this up while I explain. So I can show you what I mean too. I should have done this before, but I wasn't thinking. But anyways, maybe I can find out very quickly once we get to it. But Charlie Caruso was interviewing Ronda Rousey of her success of main event the first ever all-women pay-per-view for the WWE Evoultion. By being Nikki Bella. Ronda Rousey, she's looking all happy, all excited, and blah blah blah, whatever. And then again, Becky Lynch just starts interrupting. Yeah, so basically, Raw Women's Champion Ronda Rousey was being interrupted by SmackDown Women's Champion Becky Lynch, which just sets up a future match. And also, I guess you could say some people expect this, also to say as a dream match because this is what fans want to see. They want to see Becky Lynch and Ronda Rousey. I mean, they were to see it at WrestleMania or whatever, but anyways, okay, I found it, folks. So basically the interaction could have been good if it wasn't scripted. It could have been better if it was just off scripts between Ronda Rousey and Becky Lynch. Ronda Rousey and Becky Lynch, especially when we have Charlie Caruso there, being a robot in this entire exchange between Ronda Rousey and Becky Lynch. And what do I mean by I'm looking like acting like a robot? Well, I'm gonna show you right now, folks. Just give me one moment. I just want you all to see the movement that Charlie Caruso did during this whole exchange between Raw Women's Champion Ronda Rousey and SmackDown Women's Champion Becky Lynch. Just give me one moment. I'm trying to get to it right now. Oh my God! Could we just get to it already? Like, what? You would think that WWE would just edit this part, the commentary out there, so we could get to this exchange. Unbelievable. Are we up to it now? Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go, folks. This will annoy me as I'm watching this exchange between Ronda Rousey and Becky Lynch. Here we go. One moment. Okay, here we go. This is it. Okay. Check this out. Look at Troy Caruso. Look at her.
Hey, champ. What's up, champ? Congratulations, champ. Congratulations to you, too.
Look how she's fucking moving. And look, she's not making any facial expressions.
Yeah, I will be saying this, champ.
Fucking garbage. Not just because of the scripts, but because of dumb. dumbass Troy Caruso looking like a dumbass fucking robot doing this. Oh, Ronda Rousey. Oh, Becky Lynch. No facial expression whatsoever. Fucking garbage. Troy Caruso was fucking garbage. That was fucking terrible. I'm sitting there watching it, and I'm like, oh, holy fuck, man. Troy Caruso could look even more dumb. Fuck Troy Caruso. She's fucking garbage. All she did was do this. Like she's having a malfunction of holy shit. And on top of that, the fucking scripted promos. Hey champ, and that's how you're gonna sell the match. This is how you start the booking of the match between Becky Lynch and Ronda Rousey. Oh wow, that's riveting shit to watch on TV. Fucking boring. Fucking trash. But the matchup between Ronda Rousey and Becky Lynch, I'm looking forward to see the match. But unfortunately, guess what, folks? Spoiler alert: Becky Lynch ain't winning. And this is gonna be, this will be the breaking point where fans are gonna shit all over Ronda Rousey. No more cheers for her. It's all gonna be down from hill from there because WWE is gonna try to have Ronda Rousey beat Becky Lynch, where the hero Ronda Rousey is gonna beat the villain Becky Lynch. Even though fans love Becky Lynch and they want to get behind her, they want to cheer for her. And your solution is to have Ronda Rousey beat Becky Lynch at Survivor Series. Oh, you're gonna receive a lot of backlash from these WWE fans, not just WWE fans, but Becky Lynch fans, and other wrestling fans that are fans of Becky Lynch, and or in support of her. You're gonna get a lot of backlash from that, and it's gonna be again heads towards to Ronda Rousey, and it's not gonna even be her fault. It's gonna be the fault of the WWE's booking. In a way, Ronda Rousey is fucked, and I feel sorry for her too. That she's gonna get shit. She's gonna get shit on at Survivor Series, and she's gonna get even more shit on when she beats Becky Lynch. So, anyways, and that was it basically. Actually no, I go. Yeah, I was make it do this match now. Lita, Trish Stratus, Natalya, Sasha Banks, and Bayley versus Alicia Fox, Mickie James, and the Riot Squads, being accompanied by Alexa Bliss at ringside. This is WWE's way to capitalize on WWE Evoultion own pay-per-view by having a lazy booking of this match to have a 10-woman tag team match. Oh, you want to talk about being lazy? But WWE does a good job of that too, though. Lita, Trish Stratus, Natalya, Becky Lynch. I'm sorry, excuse me. I meant to say Sasha Banks and Bayley. The 5 women, the faces won. There you go. And that was wrestling hour. And that was hour number 1. I meant to say, excuse me. Wrestling hour number 1, 2 matches. Next gets hour number 2. We get Kayla Braxton, who actually shows some emotion and some facial expression, unlike Troy Caruso. Because Kayla Braxton fucking cares. Unlike dumbass Troy Caruso, who's just there to just collect some paychecks. Troy Caruso is fucking terrible. So anyways, Kayla Braxton interviews Nia Jax about winning the Battle Royal, and then Ember Moon joins into the in the interview. So basically, we had back and forth between Ember Moon and Nia Jax, and like, who cares? It was trash. Moving on. We get Elias. He gets to do his concert, but instead of doing it in the ring, he decided to confront Baron Corbin instead. And at a point, Dana Brooke walking up to Elias say, mm, you know, can you sing a song to me, something like that? And then he's like, and then Elias like, for you, no, yeah. I don't know why they continue to do this to Dana Brooke, but whatever. So anyways, so yeah, he gets to the trainer room. He's singing to Baron Corbin. And Baron Corbin's he's saying to him, go away, whatever. And all of a sudden, Jinder Mahal attacks Elias from behind. And then Baron Corbin gets out of the room and says, oh yeah, you and Jinder Mahal in the match right now. Wow. So we get Elias versus Jinder Mahal. They didn't care about the match. But yeah, the Sin Bros at ringside for Jinder Mahal, and Elias wins. Moving on. Yeah, this show was, oh my god. I didn't pay attention to the show, folks, that much. I knew what the show was going to be about too. By the way, I'll get to that when I get to it to the end of it. But we get Kurt Angle view package of his career, which is good. I wish it would show his career in TNA too, but you know that just asking for too much. And they show the brackets of the WWE World Cup tournament, where it's going to be Raw wrestlers wrestling each other, and SmackDown wrestlers wrestling each other, and then in the finals, we're going to get a Raw versus SmackDown type of feel. And yet they want to do this whole thing, best in the world, for WWE World Cup in WWE. Now it's going. Well, I'll get to more that when I get to SmackDown, because it was explain more on SmackDown. But I'll get to that later. But Krangle was cutting a promo, talking about talking about everything that he's accomplished in WWE and all that, and there you go. We get a Triple Threat Tag Team match, The Ascension, which is Connor and Victor. You get Bobby Roode and Chad Gable, and the Authors of Pain, which is Akam and Razorheart, accompanied by the 205 Live General Manager, Drake Maverick. Match itself, I didn't care about the match at all, folks, but I did enjoy that combination of Roode and Gable, when Gable's going for his Rolling Chaos, and then Bobby Roode goes for a neckbreaker. I wish he didn't get fully of it, but it's still decent for what it was. But anyways, Roode and Gable wins the match. After the match, you got LP. First they took out Connor by running him into the ring post, to protect him. Meanwhile, taking out Connor and taking out Bobby Roode and Chad Gable, and they left Connor alone, because Connor is going to be heavily pushed as a big guy because this man likes him. And we all know how this man likes big guys. Hold on a second, folks. Alright, so WWE does it again. The whole exploitation of Roman Reigns and his leukemia. And the way they do it is with Roman Reigns showing with children that also battling with cancer. So not only they're exploiting Roman Reigns' leukemia situation, now they're exploiting children battling cancer too. You got some fans going for Roman chants and all that. What about the kids too? They're going through a rough time too. Cheer for them. Yeah, support them too. Don't just support Roman Reigns. These kids need your help of support too. WWE had, I talked about this before. WWE has no shame. We all know that. To do whatever they can to get Roman Reigns over. Even though it's already been done. He's over now. The fans are gonna cheer for him now. So there's no need to do this anymore. There's no need to exploit Roman Reigns' battling leukemia. There's no need to show everyone on Raw that he has the title because of the leukemia situation. You already got him over already. There's no need to do this shit. and that was hour number two. Hour number two, two matches you had. Now we get to hour number three. Seth Rollins, he tried. About he's a former Raw Tag Team Champion. I'm assuming because they didn't fully explain what what's going on with the tag team titles now, because all they mention is that Seth Rollins is it's been a roller coaster ride where it pertains to Roman Reigns. He's got to mention Roman Reigns, which whatever. But mentions winning the Raw Tag titles with Dean Ambrose, and then saying something about Dean Ambrose then also made it about him, because it was supposed to be about Roman Reigns and all that support Roman Reigns, and then he made it all about him, and he's and then Rollins was like he's confused, he's like he also feel frustrated. He's like, you know what, he said he felt guilty and everything, and he says Ambrose, come out here and give me an answer why you did what you did. Ambrose comes out from the crowd, but he didn't go down there though. And they were all saying to him that, oh, so you're making the Shield entrance. Stupid. And Rollins says, you stabbed me in the back and all that, and blah blah blah. And then he said, and he mentions about Roman Reigns. The night it was Roman Reigns had battle leukemia, and then Ambrose had to make it all about him. There you go, folks. There's the signal. There's the seeds planting that what they're doing here. Whenever Roman Reigns returns from his after battling his leukemia, Roman Reigns is going to come back, and he's going to be the one to stop Dean Ambrose, the heel, the evil, the villain Dean Ambrose. Seth Rollins is going to fail. When Roman Reigns comes back, he's not going to fail to beat Dean Ambrose and beat him. I mean, it doesn't have to be about. They don't even have to mention Roman Reigns. There's no need to mention Roman Reigns. Yes, we get it. Roman Reigns is part of the Shield, but at the same time, Ambrose didn't turn on Roman Reigns. Ambrose turned on Seth Rollins. So basically, all this talk is going on, except for Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose didn't talk at all. And I say to myself, well, here's the thing. I don't care about the talking anyways. All I care about is to see these two guys fight. Because after what Dean Ambrose did, I want to see Seth Rollins hunt him down like Dean Ambrose hunted him down before. It's been done before. Ambrose goes after Rollins, hunts him down and all that. He ain't gonna stop until and they stop and they stop for a while. Because the plot demands from another plot line to move on. Stupid. But that's the way for you. But this is worse. Rollins was like telling him you're basically it got the fans change. You sold out and all that, and says something about he's a bastard and he's a lunatic, whatever. And Ambrose just had a mean look on his face, like and then Rollins was like upset. It's like if you won't come down here, I'm gonna come up there and get you. And Ambrose walks away. And what does Rollins do? Well, he got out of the ring, but for some reason he couldn't go over the barricade to go after Ambrose. And then that was it. So basically, I'm assuming there was a force field that Dean Ambrose may have put for Rollins not to go over the barricade to go after him. This is a waste of my fucking time. I come to watching Raw, and what do they do with this? What pertains to Ambrose betraying Rollins the week after, the week before this and all that. They do nothing. No, it was done. It was just talking. Who wants to watch that? Fucking boring, garbage, and Vince McMahon's on mind think that by doing this, it's gonna have people come in to watch what happens next week. Nope, fuck it. I'm right back to what I'm doing, what pertains to not watching Raw and not watching SmackDown, especially Raw. 3 hours of Raw, and you include overtime with that as well. I was expecting Rollins to go after Ambrose, beat him up, whatever. No, they didn't do that. So why should I invest my time watching next week's Raw? And it's just gonna be more talking and no action. So yeah, WWE their job was to have me invested to spend my time to watch Raw next week, which is gonna be in 2 days, but still. Um, 'cause, yeah, I'm late doing this too, but anyways, the WWE do the jobs to grab me and to for me to watch the next Raw episode. No, I'm right back where I'm at, not watching the show. Bobby Lashley and Leo Rush being interviewed by dumbass Troy Caruso. Didn't care about this. Moving on. WWE does a real package of DX versus Brussels Destruction for Saudi Arabia Crown Jewel. Moving on. Nia Jax versus Ember Moon. Now, I saw a glimpse of this match. I didn't pay attention to it that much, but I saw the spot where Nia Jax was ran into the ring post, shoulder first, I believe. And also Anthony Silva comes out for a distraction, and Moon was getting upper hand on Nia Jax, and Nia Jax at the end of the day, she gets the win, but by doing her leg drop. So if Nia Jax was going to win this match, why did he have to do the whole ring post spot? Why he had to do the whole distraction? And Ember Moon wasn't going to win anyways. That was so fucking stupid. Why we had the match? You know? And then also Tamina and Nia Jax stare at each other and whatever. I'm like, whatever. This feud's gonna in the Tamina Snuka and Nia Jax feud is gonna suck too. That as far as the match is gonna be, but whatever. Who cares? WWE continue to promote the matches that are happening at WWE Crown Jewel. By the way, WWE did the same thing on WWE Evoultion. Even though that one time they did it, and the crowds were booing because I agree with the crowds when they were booing at WWE Evoultion. Why mention WWE Crown Jewel on a pay-per-view where it's supposed to be all about women? The same WWE Crown Jewel that's gonna be at Saudi Arabia that don't even allow women to go there. Anyways, Lucha House Party makes their Raw debut, which is Kalisto, Grand Metalik, and Lindsay Dorado. Lindsay Dorado, I meant to say. Here's the thing, folks. Crane was talking about his ideas to feature the cruiserweights more on the shows, right? So, and that was about 2 or 3 months ago that Crane said this. Why did it take WWE this long to finally feature the cruiserweights on Raw? Besides Leo Rush and Drake Maverick, which by the way, Drake Maverick he's not really wrestling for the on Raw, or for the in general. And they got Leo Rush, who's wrestling on 205 Live, but he's managing on Raw, by managing Bobby Lashley. And I get to lose the House Party out there, and what they're out there for? They have a match against the Revival, Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder. So basically, I'm like saying to myself, well, because the Revival didn't come out, have an entrance, that means they're losing. And sure enough, that's what happened. They lost. Now I got nothing against the Lucha House Party. I think the Lucha House Party to me is run its course. In my opinion, and to me it lost its steam from 205 Live, and now it's gonna get even worse now they're on Raw, because you know how Raw is when it pertains to doing with the attempts of comedy and segments and skits. It's gonna be bad for the Lucha House Party, and people are not gonna care about it. We see a career of Dolph Ziggler. Who cares? Then we see Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre talking about WWE Crown Jewel. I didn't care. About the World Cup. And then Apollo Crews comes out. So we get Dolph Ziggler being accompanied by Drew McIntyre as Dolph Ziggler goes up against Apollo Crews and Dolph Ziggler wins. Moving on. And basically, folks, after this match was over between Dolph Ziggler and Apollo Crews, I stopped watching Raw from there because I knew it was going to be. I knew it was going to end the show. And what ended the show was the Brothers of Destruction and DX to meet face to face for the last time until Crown Jewel. And sure enough, it happened. And there you go. I got nothing to say about the show. 12-hour wrestling for hour. That was basically the end of the show. That's now 12-hour wrestling for hour number 3. 3 matches. And 12-hour wrestling overall. 7 matches. My overall scoring for the show. Now, even though Brock Lesnar was there, it wasn't enough for him for this WWE RAW show to give me a higher grade. Because Brock Lesnar, yeah, he may get on roster more than that 5. He may came out there. You had the presence of Brock Lesnar out there. I don't care at this point. This show was fucking garbage. It was all about plugging and building up WWE Crown Jewel. WWE cares more about plugging and building up and promoting WWE Crown Jewel than they did with WWE Evoultion. And WWE did nothing on this show to capitalize the success of the WWE Evoultion pay-per-view, where it was a good show. And you got some people putting it over by saying it's the best show, the greatest show, and whatever. I'm not going that far, but I will say that was a good show. And what does WWE do to capitalize on this whole thing? Plugging Crown Jewel at Saudi Arabia, an event that WWE women's are not allowed to go there to compete. 0 out of 10. This show fucking sucked. So I thank you all for watching. If this is your first time watching me, my name is Robert Serrano Jr., Metro Born Driller. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. If you enjoyed this review, thumbs up or thumbs down. The trust is yours, and yours alone. That being said, I'm done. Fuck you, WWE. And you know what, WWE? You also kiss my ass. This fucking show sucked. Hit like and subscribe. Tell a friend about this. I'm out.